Hello everybody, I'm Brandon Lyons, and today I wanted to talk about capitalism, specifically what needs to be done in order to reform capitalism to make it a better system with more competition, with more ability to advance and have people have some forward momentum going to different careers, starting different businesses, etc. I didn't do any studying before this, so just to waiver myself, I'm not very refreshed on specific studies. But the biggest problems with capitalism in recent years came after Citizens United. The original case, I think, was in 1972, and I'll have to find the study. I'll link it below so you guys can check it out. But it was basically the first Citizens United, which really escalated the amount of political spending you see and really shifted the public policy, I guess the elected policy, political policy, to having corporations in their best interest rather than the people. And the reason for that, with our two-party system, with anybody involved in the political system, I should say, especially on any higher level, you have to have lots of money to stay competitive. Those type of donations don't come in from the typical voter in your districts. So what people are forced to do is take political bribes, legal political bribes right now because of Citizens United, in order to finance their campaign. It's basically like a Cold War, you could say, because say like the Republican gets a big donation and then the Democrat has to get a similar donation, or the other way around, Democrat and the Republican. And it isn't like they're going out seeking for this. Big corporations actively see the need for them to reach out and bribe these people to get them on their side rather than being in the side of the people that actually should have all to say. And this is why you see oil spills being covered up, gag orders for fracking. These things are being allowed because the politicians have the corporation's best interest in mind. And that's just wrong. It stifles competition. It ruins the free market philosophy, whatever's left after the Fed, which is the first thing that really destroyed that free market philosophy. But I have confidence in these other financial forms like Bitcoin, but I'll talk about that in a different video. And made it difficult for us to do what we need to do to advance as a society to move forward. A lot of people like to point out corporations such as Walmart for being who we should be targeting, and I think that's a good model for a very corrupt group of owners. I mean, there aren't very many businesses out there that are like Walmart. Other big giant corporations are way better about the pay that they give people, off the percent of profit and other things. But Walmart definitely needs to increase their wages. I don't think it comes down to a mandatory raise across the board because other businesses can't absorb that. But it comes down to unionizing and things like that. And what enables Walmart to have their power right now is that they're buying out politicians. They have the financial ability to simply purposely blind the politicians to what their constituents are saying. So you can see why crony capital is just a terrible thing to have involved in our politics. There's so many different areas where it affects, in energy, as far as oil production and fracking especially, and then our military industrial complex. A lot of these politicians simply want to get their political contributions from military manufacturers that are in their districts. So they take up their money and they start building military equipment that nobody needs. The Pentagon says they don't need. The Army, everybody below, all the way from the bottom up, says they don't need. And then they avoid serious things that they need, like really good body armor. This is all a result of crony capitalism. And the thing about that is that there is a solution. there's the Wolf Pack, which I'll leave a link for below. Its goal is to end crony capitalism, to get money out of politics altogether and go to a political election, or public election, excuse me, which would publicly finance elections and take away the corporate stronghold that they have in our politicians. It would be a shift back from corporations having power back to the people having power, the way it should be. And it's a great organization to follow. Like I said, a lot of people say that can't be done, but they haven't tried it. None of the people that are saying, you can or can't ever reform capitalism have never even tried it. They've never even tried capitalism. So really look into it. This is a brand new organization, and they've been able to get some forward progress in many states. I tell you what, socialism is never going to work, not in any time in the near future. I mean, you just have to see that. If you are a socialist, then hey, promote it. All right, everybody has the right to stand up for what they believe in. But in the meantime, you could definitely help both processes as far as your goal for a socialist society, and to get money out of politics. If we got money out of politics, you see such better changes. So please follow the link. It's going to be wolf-pack.com. I know that. Very good organization. Check it out. Whether you're capitalist, socialist, you're the Marxist, or you're the communist, just check it out. Let's move forward. Let's progress. Let's do something positive, and let's at least work together where we have common ground. And I'm sure common ground could be getting corporations out of our political system. So let me know what you think. What did I forget? What other parts of capitalism should we be working on? Don't just skip right to this Marxist stuff. Just tell me some specific things that can change in a beneficial way, the way that capitalism is done, the way that the free market is currently operating. Let me know. Thanks for watching my video. Please like it, subscribe to my channel. I'll probably leave something around here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much.